Hello everyone, this is Mr. Social, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So, last time we took care of some rats and bleh, and we got some armor and all that, but we aren't out of the tutorial tunnel yet, so we are going to have to continue, and we're going to encounter some very interesting enemies in comparison to rats. So, let's see if we can get this party started right now. So this is the part where you can work on sneaking. So the crosshair, if it's dim like it is now, that means that you are hidden. And if it lights up, it means that you have been detected. And in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, once you get detected, with the exception of when your sneak's really high, you're pretty much going to get chased around everywhere you go. You're going to have the combat music playing, and then you won't be able to fast travel and all that. And there are ways around that, which includes saving and reloading. But we don't usually have that issue during the tutorial tunnel because we have to kill everything. And that helps us with alchemy. We'll be doing some of that in a little bit. And then sneak. This is an advantage of having the difficulty level down, is that your sneak attacks will basically be one attack and then done. So, combining like ingredients is how you do alchemy. So, for example, the rat meat and the mort flesh damage fatigue, and then you just create the potion like that. This would be damage health. Thankfully, Wood Elves start out with a fairly decent, and this is a side quest. You get Dwarven artifacts for the Arcane University so that they can fix the orrery, and it's cool. It takes a little bit of time, though. So I wanted to work on some of my marksmen here. I'm going to set off the trap here. And I see that one of them doesn't come down. I don't want that to surprise attack me. So I went ahead and I shot it so that it would come down. Let's see here. We have a mace. And I think I picked that up. I leave the shield because I want to do light armor. And as you can see, I'm getting very close to my carry weight, so I drop the club and keep the mace. There's a dagger and one piece of gold here. I decided to take both. Sometimes I don't take the dagger. And then I take all. And there's a glitch here where you get a lot more arrows than what's in the chest. And that works to our advantage here. So, nice. But then I decided to push that. Sort of a shortcut, but it doesn't get the second one down there, so I have to go ahead and shoot that again, shoot the goblin again, and go ahead and grab some food. And they usually don't have very much, just some lockpicks and some arrows. There are still a couple of chests, and I saw this rogue arrow, so I thought I'd grab it. In the next episodes, I will actually be doing commentary while I'm playing, so that will be a lot easier for me editing-wise. So now I'm going to try and sneak through here, but it doesn't work out very well here, so I just decide, well, I'll get out a sneak, and I'll hit this guy, goblin. That's rusty, I don't want to pick that up, just adds more carry weight. So I'm getting rid of things as I go along because I don't want to get weighed down. And these goblins are going to be pretty easy to take out with the sneak attack. The next one is not so easy to take out, so I believe that I go into my inventory and I put some poison on there. And the sneak attack will take most of the health, as you'll see, and then the poison takes care of the rest. Make sure I take the staff, it's worth quite a bit. Like I said, I don't take everything, I just want to take things that are valuable and don't weigh a lot, which is why I don't take the vase. It's worth 3, but its carry weight is 2 units, so it's just not really worth picking up, to be honest. It's the same thing with the longsword. It's got 20 weight and it's worth 20 gold, so it's not really worth picking up. 1 gold per weight unit is not very good. So repairing is very easy. You just activate the repair hammers, and then just click, or in my case, move the cursor with the controller to what I wanted to fix. And armor skill is actually very helpful. Being able to fix your own things is really beneficial. It definitely saves you some gold. The big problem is enchanted weapons and armor. You can't fix that until your armor skill is 50 or higher, and that takes a while to get to. Okay, so now we are going to have 2 of these folks, and I decided I want to get in the action a little bit, so I got a couple of slashes in there.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might.
If I were working with the assassins, why would I attack my fellow folks?
He's not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
Now we're going to be picking a sign.
Why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the 9, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on good terms with the gods.
I've served the 9 all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
So now, being born under a certain sign gives you certain increases in attributes and other characteristics like health. So the mage is magicka, the thief is speed, agility, and luck. The Atronak, you sort of take in, you are able to absorb spell power. You can read these if you pause. I think I just decided the warrior for my character because I wanted more carry weight and also do more damage when you use blade and blunt weapons. Also bare fist, because there's a hand-to-hand skill in this game, which they took out.
Signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
The Emperor is very wise. Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
What can you tell me about Uriel Septim?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
What about the blades?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
So what I might do is do separate videos for race selection and also sign selection and also the class selection. Before I even start playing, I have it in my head what I'm going to do, so it's very easy for me to do this. And I usually don't talk when the other characters are talking, so if that's a little bit boring to you, oh well. I think it's very rude to talk when other people are talking, even if they are NPCs.
My guardians are sworn to.
Well, you all are getting in front of me when I'm trying to kill these assassins, so I don't really know. Do I blame myself for that, or do I blame you for jumping in front of me?
Protect the Emperor!
Your destiny
Oh my
calls you
gosh, he
down.
jumped right in front of me again. What do you expect me to do? I'm not gonna be able to stop. It's like when you go down in your golf swing, you're not gonna be able to stop if someone makes some noise.
Protect the Emperor!
And if you do, that's really surprising. Watch this. Ha!
Take them down.
I played this game a lot, so I know where all of these assassins are. And I have over 500 hours on this. About 400 of those hours was during the height of the pandemic. So when I had to work from home, I had more time to devote to the game. So I was able to do that.
I don't like this. Let me take
Sadly, maybe not even sadly, but matter of factly, I didn't spend a lot of time in the Shivering Isles because I don't like the Shivering Isles, and I think I've said that before.
Come on. We're
I mean,
almost through to
a lot of
the
people think
sewers.
it's really cool and that's a great DLC and everything. It's just not my style. I don't like Sheogorath. I don't like the way that works. Now here I'm trying to toggle the menus off so that I can take a picture because I want to take better screenshots.
What about that
And
side passage?
I took 2 of them because I'm like, what if the shield was in that one? So I wanted to unequip the shield so that I could try again,
Go.
so that the shield's not in the way of the picture. And both pictures actually came out really well. I didn't get the shield in that one picture. So if that's what you see me doing during gameplay, it's for that purpose.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Not a lot of good
Wait
options
here with
here.
the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For
For
the
the blades
Emperor!
and the Emperor! Yeah! Die!
So I'm trying to
I can go
attack
no
this guy, and then the Emperor
You
drops
alone
me.
must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Iconic line right there. I love how his body goes like straight up after he gets hit. It's hilarious. Alright, so and now I'm just trying to see if there's anything valuable on these people that I can sell. It's good to have a little bit of gold to start out. So there is Glenroy and his katana's right there. So I took everything.
We failed. I failed. The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced monk. Am I right?
So Boris's guess is that our class should be a monk, and he's actually pretty close, based on what we were using. But assassin is what we're going for. Um, with the specialization in stealth, that makes it a little bit easier to go about a lot of the quests
I
in
wasn't
the.
far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the sewers, then
You
what?
must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you
I'll stay
do?
here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Glenroy's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
So the DLC is going to start popping up because I have the Game of the Year Deluxe Edition. So the horse armor, very famous DLC. But what I was saying about the assassin class is it's good for if you're going to do the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. Dunbarrow Cove is sort of like the pirate ship thingy. I don't usually do that. I usually skip it. So it was barred from the other side. We went to the other side and we were open it. Boris's key got us in there. And now we're going to have a whole bunch of DLC coming up. Deep Scorn Hollow, which is a player house. Marin's Razor, that's an artifact that we can find. Never completed it. So I'm just waiting for all the DLC stuff. So Frost Crag is another player house. If you're a mage, that's a good one for you. And Battlehorn Castle, it's if you like having a whole castle as your house, it's good. And there are some rats and goblins still down here, but very very few. And with the difficulty level down, most of these are going to be 1 or 2 swings of the sword, or 1 or 2 shots of a bow. So here we go. Sneak mode, but this one's alerted, so I had to be quick. I can't see a thing because the game's really, really dark. But dungeons aren't supposed to be lit up very well, so that's fine. And I know where everything is. I've done the Tutora dungeon more than a few times. I think people call it the Tutora tunnel, but it's not really a Tutora tunnel. Okay, I'm going to wait for this rat to get in my sight. Missed by a little bit, and then I was able to get it before it started jumping at me. If it would have jumped at me, I would have blocked with my bow and then tried to hit it again. So after all is said and done, we have 232 arrows. And I'm going to sell most of them. Maybe keep about 50 at most. So this rat does not aggro on you. So I just sneak attack it, no big deal. See if I get my arrow back. Nope. So when you get to the end of this tunnel here, it's going to ask you if you want to edit anything. Your race, your class, or the sign you're born under, your name. But I'm content, so I'm going to say finished, exit sewers. And this is where I decided to end the episode here. You're going to have a pop-up here that indicates that the red arrow shows Wayne Priory. You can walk there or free travel. So what I'm going to do with this character is off recording. I'm going to go to Cheydinhal, and I'm going to steal a black horse. So I'm going to show you on the map here, Cheydinhal. I'm going to steal a black horse. I'm going to try to get as many fast travel points as I can using a black horse going around this map. And that just makes questing a lot faster. Instead of, oh, I gotta travel this place, I'm gonna cut, and it just makes editing easier for me. So we're gonna save here, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.